identify the stations, but I think Bill will do it for me. Other information I will add at a later time. So when you see this video, you'll get a good idea what this branch is all about.
This stop, Temple University Station. Watch the gap when exiting. Have your key cards.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Temple University. If you are exiting the train at this time, please make sure you have all your tickets and key cards, as well as your personal items. Once again, now arriving at Temple University.
Temple this stop.
Yeah, the whole world knows it's Temple University. A friend of mine graduated from here 50 years ago, and she's getting involved in the Temple University Alumni Walk.
Train to Norristown, Norristown.
North Broad this stop.
North Broad.
We're approaching 16th Street interlocking after we leave here. We've got an approach medium signal. Sixteenth Street interlocking is where the Norristown Line begins.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Allegheny. Allegheny will be next.
Allegheny next.
We got a medium clear at 16th Street. Red over green over red. We're in North Philadelphia area. We're passing under the Amtrak Northeast Corridor.
Next stop, Allegheny.
Okay, sitting in this seat I can easily narrate. The line on the right there you see up high is the former Pennsylvania Railroad Chestnut Hill branch. Now it's the Septa Chestnut Hill West line.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be East Falls. East Falls will be next.
East Falls next.
Next stop, East Falls.
I did a Silverliner 5 ride on this line twice before. One wasn't complete. One wasn't in the desirable position. This one, I should be able to do my best work with. And we share the right-of-way with a power line.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at East Falls. East Falls this time.
East Falls.
This stop, East Falls. Watch your step when exiting.
Norristown.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Wissahickon Transportation Center. Wissahickon will be next.
Wissahickon next.
One of the more romantic town names in the Philadelphia area. It's a Lenape Indian name. Near the end of this ride, we'll be stopping in another Lenape Indian name town, Conshohocken.
Next stop, Wissahickon.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Wissahickon Transportation Center. Wissahickon this stop.
Wissahickon.
This stop, Wissahickon. Watch your step when exiting.
Oh, I love the names of these towns. Wissahickon, Conshohocken, Manayunk, Tulpehocken, Wissanoming.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Manayunk. Manayunk next.
There you go.
Manayunk is an up-and-coming town in the Philadelphia area. It's pretty much an old mill town that was revived. It's got a lot of shops, restaurants. A lot of people like to go there. It also had a station with the former Pennsylvania Railroad.
Next stop, Manayunk.
Septa served that line up to Ivy Ridge and up until 1986, and service was cut back to Kenwood. Or should I say Sinwood? It's a notable landmark here in Manayunk, this cathedral. You'll see the old Pennsylvania Railroad line go overhead after we leave Manayunk Station.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Manayunk. Manayunk this time.
The young of Manayunk.
This stop, Manayunk. Watch your step when exiting.
The Pennsylvania Railroad, that's the old Schuylkill branch. Went up to Norristown and Reading and beyond. The line was electrified up to Norristown. It parallels us pretty much on the right all the way to Norristown. You'll see remnants of the catenary poles.
Norristown.
The old Pennsy branch is a hiking trail now, Schuylkill hiking trail. That's it, passing overhead there. From here to Norristown, the trail will be paralleling us on the right.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Ivy Ridge. Ivy Ridge will be next.
Ivy Ridge next.
Next stop, Ivy Ridge.
Yeah, the Reading and the Pennsylvania Railroad competed from here on up, but the Reading won.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Ivy Ridge. Ivy Ridge this stop.
Ivy Ridge.
This stop, Ivy Ridge. Watch your step when exiting.
Yeah, the old Septa Ivy Ridge station that was on the Pennsy side is up on the hillside to the right. Service there was eliminated on that line in 1986.
Norristown.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Mequon. Mequon is next.
Mequon next.
Next stop, Mequon.
coming up to the oldest train station in the country, the old Shoremont station. And you can see they're doing tie work on this line. Lots of new ties being ready to be installed.
Ladies and gentlemen, before we reach Mequon, we will be waiting on one inbound train. That train is just departing Mequon now. Once again, we're going to be here for a few moments waiting for the inbound train to pass us here at Mequon.
Hinting of some single track up ahead.
I had scissors. Ladies and gentlemen, we are on the move. Mequon will be our next stop. Mequon.
Flashing green signal means to proceed per cab signal indication.
This stop, Mequon. Watch your step when exiting.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Mequon. Mequon this stop. Mequon. next stop will be Spring Mill, the Mill of Spring. Spring Mill next.
Spring Mill next.
Spring Mill, a town full of thrill.
Next stop, Spring Mill. This is a wheelchair accessible station.
We really closely hug the Schuylkill River here. On the other side of the river from here is Norfolk Southern's Harrisburg line.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Spring Mill. Spring Mill this stop.
The Mill of Spring. Spring Mill.
This stop, Spring Mill. Watch your step when exiting.
Conchi next. Conchi.
It's short for Conshohocken.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Conshohocken. Conshohocken next.
Conchi next.
A lot of corporations, corporate
Next
companies have
stop,
sprouted up in
Conshohocken.
Conshohocken. Remember years ago there wasn't much here. There's all modern office blocks all over the place. See the ex-Penzi catenary poles on the right? You'll note that cyclist was wheeling right under those catenary poles. I told you there's a hiking trail there now.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving in Conshohocken. Conshohocken this time.
Conshohocken this time. Conchi.
Looks like they're in the process of building a new Conshohocken station. And you'll notice the cyclists and hikers on that path. right next to this line, very close. It's going to be a warm day today here in the Philadelphia area, low to mid 80s.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Norristown Transportation Center for connections to the Septa Norristown high-speed line and Septa buses. Once again, next stop will be Norristown Transportation Center.
Transportation Center.
Should be a nice looking high-level platform station when it's done.
Street, Norristown. This is a wheelchair accessible station.
Transportation Center next.
Well, this series of bridges here is the old Pennsy-Trenton cutoff and the Pennsylvania Turnpike. I drove over that bridge yesterday. Okay, we've got a clear signal. This is for Ford interlocking. This is where Norfolk Southern's Morrisville line connects. The NS track on the right, former Conrail. Get a few long freights a day through here. Joins up with the Harrisburg line on the other side of the river after leaving Norristown. coming into the Norristown Transportation Center. It used to be known as DeKalb Street. You can walk over to the...
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Norristown Transportation Center. If you are exiting the train at this time, please make sure you have all your personal items, as well as your key cards tapped out of the readers located on the platforms. Once again, now arriving at Norristown Transportation Center, connections to Septa buses are directly across the walkway, and for the Norristown high-speed line, go up the steps. Once again, Norristown Transportation Center this time.
To the early 50s. To the early 50s, Lehigh Valley Transit ran into Norristown from Allentown, and their trains went all the way to 69th Street Station in Upper Darby.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Main Street, Norristown. Main Street, Norristown will be next.
Well, we got a Norfolk Southern intermodal train here. I don't know if you can see it. Lead unit is 4523. Well, he's definitely headed for Morrisville Yard.
Main Street, Norristown. Main Street, Norristown this stop.
Main Street.
Ladies and gentlemen, next and final stop will be Elm Street, Norristown. Elm Street, Norristown, next and final. At this time, please make sure you have all your personal items, as well as your key card to tap out. The readers located on the platforms. Once again, the next and final stop will be Elm Street, Norristown.
Next and last stop, Elm Street, Norristown. This is a wheelchair accessible station. Elm Street, Norristown is the last stop on this train. Watch the gap when exiting.
CSX Stony Creek branch continues further on to Lansdale. That's it, curving off on the left.
Elm Street.
Here we go. Pulling up to the bumper. Well, we're leaving Norristown Elm Street, headed back to Philly.
Next stop, Conshohocken.
Get part of the ride anyway, because I think the sun angles will be pretty horrendous. Nice horn. Conductor told me that the intermodal that was at Norristown coming up was 22M, Norfolk Southern. It's a Chicago Morrisville train.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your local train to Center City, going off. You make all local stops now, arriving at Main Street, Norristown. Main Street this time.
You can see people are dressed for summer. It's going to feel like summer today.
This is your local train in Center City, Philadelphia. You make all local stops. Next stop will be Norristown Train Center. We're going to choose the Norristown Line, Speed Line, and Septa. Once again, next stop will be Norristown Transportation Center.
Coming up to a Y here, it connects to Norfolk Southern. It doesn't look like it's used very much. Going off to the right. Maybe a little bit. was about a 20-minute break between our arrival and departure, so it gave that Norfolk Southern train a chance to get out, clear the switch at Ford.
Hello. Thank you and thank you. Morning. Thank you.
Norristown Transportation Center this stop.
And you can see up on top the Norristown high-speed line, but lately they refer to as the Norristown slow-speed line. They're all locals.
Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Norristown Transportation Center. Norristown Transportation Center to stop.
NS runs about at least 4 freight trains through here, intermodals generally.
Transportation Center.
There's no wind. That's the only reason. My point is, I want to see it when there's no wind, jump up in the air and see.
Yeah, sun angle's not very good in this direction. I record as far as the Conshohocken area and get them blowing for all those railroad crossings.
Ladies and gentlemen, next stop will be Conshohocken. Conshohocken next. Seven. Thank you.
Coming up is Ford interlocking. NS will switch off and run off on the left. Running on the outbound main for track work. the Pennsylvania Turnpike and the old Trenton cutoff bridges. Just past the site of the former Mogi station.
Yeah, I got it. Obviously, 8 o'clock show instead of 2. Why go for and it's not that far. Right there.
Very scenic part of this line. You can see how close the river is. It's an old railroad bridge. Have to look that up. place is really built up. Office buildings, parking garages, hotels.
Village Springs, Spring Mill is next. All right, how we doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. We need tickets to Jefferson. Okay. 7 each. Cash card. No Apple Pay.
Next stop, Spring
Keeps you off at first. So.
That's fine.
And don't forget, take this with you. Purchase your ticket at the kiosk before getting on to come back. Just remember something. And your souvenir. Thank you. Look, I put 2 penguins on it, so like how can you not? Yeah, you need that to swipe out to the turnstile.
I love that music. You can hear Assistant Conductor Bill is in his usual jovial mood back there. All right, we'll call it a day on this trip. It's a great ride.
First have connections to the Broadridge for Market Franklin Line, subway, trolley, buses, and all regional rail connections. Once again, this is your local train to Elwyn. Next stop will be Jefferson Station. As a reminder, this train will stop at Elwyn. This train will not stop at Wawa Station. Once again, the final stop of this morning's train will be Elwyn. This train will not stop at Wawa Station.
Very good.
Thank you.
Yeah, I almost forgot it again.
Oh,
Fell out of my pocket.
Well, you can get it at Suburban.
Yeah.
You get
Well,
off of Jefferson, you gotta go to Suburban today.
all right, so had a nice ride on the line. Thanks for your boisterous announcements.
Anytime.
And so what's going on the Norristown line again? Will you explain that?
So they're doing tire replacement work. So as you saw in the video coming down, you see all the railroad ties. It's just a state of good repair improvement project. So that's why you see all the ties. And if you look closely in the video, you see each bad tie is marked with a white spot. So the crews are coming in, they're replacing the ties, they're going to fix the rail. And this weekend, they're actually shutting the whole line down between Norristown and Spring Mill.
Oh boy.
So they're doing that with shuttle busing and the 70,000+ people going to the Taylor Swift concerts tonight and tomorrow. So,
Oh really?
Should be fun.
Yeah, really.
I don't know, I ain't spending $8,000 on the concert ticket, that's for sure.
Nah. Maybe a Phillies game you would.
If I'm spending $8,000 on the Phillies, I'm going to be sitting behind home plate. It's Game 7 of the World Series.
Yeah. So what is that Rule 135 you were
Rule
explaining?
135 is NORAC Rule 135. It's basically to simplify it, it means track is obstructed for work. So that's why if you saw the video coming in, all the equipment there's signs up that saying approach a working speed limit sign, start working speed limit sign. There's a flag out there, a conditional stop board. So basically the trains can't proceed into the work zone without somebody telling them it's okay.
Okay.
So there's also certain specific speeds. Trains cannot exceed 40 miles an hour. Track speed could be 60, 70, whatever. You can't go more than 40 miles an hour through that construction zone.
Oh, okay. So it's like a track warrant.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Well, I didn't hear any poetry from you. Watch out, Conductor
well,
Paul's going to get you.
Hey, Paul can get me. I mean, I ain't got no poetry. I'm not that much of a lyrical man. I just make the long announcements that everyone's like, "Oh, you're so good at announcing." Yeah, well, I'm here. So.
Well, you're good at that. I guess.
I appreciate that. Thank you.
I guess Paul will forgive you for that. I'll have a few words with him.
Okay, sounds good.
He'll give you a break.
There we go.
Again, thanks again, Assistant Conductor Bill. Take care. We're at Jefferson. See Conductor Bill in action here. He'll do one more good announcement for you folks.
Thank you.
Conductor Bill loves this job. It's at Doylestown, Philly, Norristown, Fox Chase, Philly, Doylestown. time for his big spiel.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is your local train 2LON, making all local stops. Next stop will be Penn Center Suburban Station for 16th through 18th and JFK, Philadelphia City Hall and District Courts, Love Park, Dilworth Park, Convention Franklin Parkway, the Philadelphia Museum Park, and the Comcast Center. For connections to Septa's Broad Street Line, Market Frankfurt Line, subway trolley buses, and all regional rail connections. Once again, next stop will be Penn Center Suburban Station. As a reminder, the final stop of this morning's train will be LON. This train will not stop at Wawa Station. Ladies and gentlemen, now arriving at Suburban Station. If you are exiting the train at this time, please make sure you have only your personal items, as well as your ticket or key card, to tap out the turnstile. Once again, now arriving at Penn Center Suburban Station. This is your local train 2LON.
All right. Paul may come down and kiss you for that. Who knows? That I'd like to see.